guys, just a quick side note. Jupiter started transiting Sagittarius on November 9, 2018, very recently, and will be there for almost all of 2019 till December 2nd, 2019. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system, and it will be in its home sign of Sag. So its manifesting powers are stronger than in any other sign. And won't be in Sag for another 12 years. So Jupiter is known for bringing abundance in any sign or house of area of life it's in. Because the house cusp sizes can vary for each natal chart, there's a chance, depending on your rising sign degrees, it could fall into a house prior. So it's important to look it up for yourself and see where it's falling. Jupiter transits allow growth. But to have Jupiter benefit us to the utmost, we need to grab on to those opportunities. So why not know what these opportunities are? For Capricorn rising, Jupiter will be transiting your 12th house. Now what is the 12th house? The 12th house is the subconscious house. What's behind the veil? It's sometimes known as the house of undoing. It can be a frustrating house connected with confinement and limitation. Most people can identify this house with institutionalism, even if it's just in our heads. Repetitive thoughts that feel like restriction is on us. But that's for those not seeing beyond the surface of things. The 12th house is associated with Pisces, which is the last sign of the zodiac. This is a closing of cycles. So having Jupiter here is a time for positive closure. This is your opportunity for positive closure. Jupiter is a benefic planet. So lucky for you, this should be a graceful period of really coming to understand your hangovers from the past. This year you will find luck if you focus on healing your hidden wounds. You can face aspects of yourself that are less desirable and come to terms with them. Let's be real, as a Capricorn, you are not the best at acknowledging your emotions. You can a lot of times face them objectively and without fear, but this is just to brush them under the rug and get on with your life to what's really important to you. But not this time around. Life will have you feeling a lot more sensitive during this time period. Ask yourself, what have you been neglecting? The unripening of your karma up to this point is going to force an expansion of your empathetic nature. So when Jupiter transits your first house, your ascendant, in another year, the first house of new beginnings and public recognition, you can transcend into a more self-confident you that you've been waiting for a long time now. So we got to remember that Jupiter and Sagittarius is mental expansion, seeking truth. And Pisces in 12th house is similarly spiritual. In my Taurus rising video, I talked a bit about finding wisdom beyond the material plane. Taurus is more interested in accumulating physical, material things, comfortable items. Capricorn is more about social standing. It's a transpersonal sign. I mean, you clicking on this video, possibly getting into metaphysics, shows the wisdom you're seeking beyond the day-to-day activities of work and play. I feel like the 12th house transit feels like the worst one because it feels like you have the biggest load and the biggest pressure to get all your shit together all at once. Like all of the other 11 houses have one thing to focus on, and you have to take care of all the leftover work. Like it's all falling on your lap. Remember, 6th house is the opposite of the 12th house, that Virgo polarity. If you haven't up to this point been responsible, there's this over here and this over there. It's fucking overwhelming. So sometimes you just wanna escape. That's Pisces, escapism. So be analytical, Virgo, and pinpoint those patterns that are time to let go of. The patterns no longer serving you good. Release them. Chill out. Get away. Move. Travel. If that's going to help you get back to yourself. If that's going to make you come back to yourself. Even if you can't travel beyond your bedroom, this is a great time to find a spiritual guidance or teacher or romantic relationship that will nourish your soul. You're a do-it-yourself kind of sign. But this transit is trying to get you to understand the importance of having support. On another note, it's a great time to fall into something creative that you can get done, because you could tap into your inner life as inspiration. Some of the best, most artistic work is influenced by our wounds.